Recording started. So welcome to the last day of March. I've got a project for you guys. You guys see some cardstock paper on your desk? Let me show you guys our goal. Here's our goal. You guys see this big old bag of Griffin treasure? Ooh, I see some shiny beads in here. I see some sand. How are we gonna get the treasures out of the sand? How are we gonna get the Griffin treasure? I'm gonna show you guys how. All you have to do is follow along with my directions. You guys got some cardstock paper? By the way, if you run out of supplies at any point, let me know. All right. But there, I think there's probably enough supplies for you guys, but got some extras up here. And so let's start with a couple pieces, a couple of these sheets. This real nice thick paper. Let's do some hamburger folds. Hamburger. If you want to use the scissors and cut along the line, you can, but I think this paper tears really nice, so I'm just going to tear this after make a really good crease. So we got 2 half pages that are each 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Okay, those 2 half pages. So I did a hamburger fold and then cut in half. Then take the second piece of cardstock and do the exact same thing. Hamburger fold. Big crease here. Chop this in half. So now you guys have 4 half-page panels.
Somehow I
All right, everybody got these panels? Okay, next step. Whoever's fastest in your group, take a full page and fold it into quarters, right? And tear that apart so you get these quarter pages. Now, you only need 1 quarter page panel per person, so you can use a full sheet per group, right? You guys gonna get quarters out of this? Can you guys do a hamburger and hot dog fold to get quarter pages? You guys can do that? Okay. So now the supplies per person are 4 half page panels and also a single quarter page panel.
so strong. I made
You guys up to the steps? All right, now 2 of these half pages I'm gonna put to the side. We'll need these in a few minutes, but let me take a couple half pages and that quarter page, and I'm going to align them kind of like this. So that there's, what are we looking for? We're about to glue this together, but want to make sure that you guys get the measurements right. Okay. So do you guys see how there's about approximately a 1 centimeter margin here, approximately a 1 centimeter margin down here. Okay. And then there's about a 1 centimeter overlap and then another 1 centimeter overlap. You guys see that? Okay. So that's what we're looking for. And so take some glue. Looking for an optimal amount of glue. Gotta throw down a line of glue right here. Throw down a line of glue right here. Now, it's easy to put too much glue. If you have too much, it'll just take a long time to dry. But Yeah, if you kind of err on the side of less glue, then this should dry just in a real fast. Probably about 10, 20 seconds. Okay. Now, if I press down, then it'll start to dry, but I want to make sure that everything's lined up the right way. So you guys see where I'm holding this roller here? So that I'm making sure that this side and the side are like parallel with the ruler, like parallel lines. Okay. Same thing down here. Oops. Put that out of place a little bit. Go down here. Make sure that all the lines are parallel. Yeah, parallel lines. Guys remember parallel lines? Okay. So now I can press down with the ruler. Sure, everything's parallel. Oops, a little bit too much of an overlap there. But remember, I said about a 1 centimeter overlap. So try to adjust that one.
You said shit.
Well, why don't you think all of us are 2 weeks old and he was here?
All right, everybody up to step it back. Almost.
Was it, like she was staying here every single day because we basically was staying to see him. And now she looked over.
Now I'm about to make 4 creases. So I'm gonna fold some wings. Fold this wing. Yeah, approximately with 1 centimeter margin for each one of these. Fold this one up. There's 1. Here's 2. Three. And 4.
Okay, so no, but I wasn't. So I don't have to. I was watching it. Yeah.
So it used to look like this. Now what? Goes like that.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, right. I think mine are not straight.
Now I'm about to make 4 small incisions. And so right here, about a 1 centimeter cut. Here, 1 centimeter. Here, about 1 centimeter. And here, about 1 centimeter. Fold each of those in.
No, that's making me do it wrong.
Like, who's doing it that way?
I hate it so much. I hate it when it happens.
Stop it.
I'm just doing this.
I'm done. We're not even halfway done.
Well, I see a couple of physical lines right here and here. I'm gonna fold up across each of those lines. So right here. This way. And the sky fold up this way. Go and get that Griffin treasure. So backtrack a few steps. At some point, it look like this. We fold these up, cut these, fold this over. It's starting to look like a box.
It's a box. It's a box. That's what.
Remember those 2 panels we put to the side the other just a few minutes back? Ah, so let's take each one of these. So I'm gonna make about a 1 centimeter fold on the side of each one. You see a 1 centimeter fold? And the other one, same story, about a 1 centimeter fold. Good. You guys see that each of these is going to
I mean, don't get me wrong.
be one of the last 2 walls, so this is going to be a box. It's gonna be a box, right? And so on this panel, that 1 centimeter fold that you guys just made, we're gonna put a line of glue right down here. Then the glue goes up the side and up the side. Is that strip, strip, strip?
Oh, I feel like a toddler trying to. This is not making me very happy.
It's still.
Great. I know what you said, but I don't know why you said it like that.
I said, okay, right. I said.
Yes. Are you sure that's not just a southern part? You found that funny? Oh.
Yes.
Now I get it. Okay, that's funny.
That's really funny.
That's really funny, actually.
And same story with the last panel. Typically right here. Typically right here.
Yes.
Wait, what? No.
Right here.
Don't. You
I
lie.
have to.
I thought you were talking about all of us, and I was like, liar. Why would you even be in the period at that point? Sing the ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ship.
It's such a white thing.
Bro, you stole my name in my class.
So it's kind of like also it's always.
How do you think you did on the pre-calc test? There was a test in pre-calc today. How do you think you did?
There was a test in pre-calc today.
All right, give you guys a couple minutes to get up to the box. Put this recording on pause.
Okay.
All right, recording is back rolling. So you guys have got this box at this point. Right, so now you guys know we're making a sieve, right? That's what we're gonna use to separate out the Griffin treasure from the sand. And so we need to create different layers to allow different size grains to go through. Let's do that with pull another couple of cardstock pages. It's gonna be a 2-day project, so we're zeroing in on getting it into today. And make a hot dog fold. Can you guys make a hot dog fold?
I almost repeated the first one.
And then, just like last time, if you want to use the scissors and cut, you can. I'm just gonna make a really good crease and tear it myself. No. Do that with another paper too. Hot dog. Hot dog.
It's not a good thing.
So now you guys should have 4 hot dog halves. 4 hot dog halves, right?
Wait, hold up, that's not right. How does that?
4 hot dog halves.
I actually have a Snicker on my
So-
because I have
I have many years of practice.
I just read my I don't know why my snap stickers are.
I'm mad at her.
The only one that's on now is my
I did that.
You know that sticker? Yeah.
Recording is resumed. Okay, so what you want to do with each of these?
It took an hour.
Well, here, follow the steps here and you'll see where we're going. So fold this in half, I guess I'll call this hamburger style. Hamburger style. And then unfold that and fold each outside edge to that crease you just made. What I'm doing right now, we're going to do the same for all 4 of these. So you get one down to the end. Then take each of these outside edges, fold to the middle. Then take each of those outside edges and fold to the middle. So just keep, here, let me undo that so you guys can see again. Okay. So you guys did a, like a hamburger fold of that piece, right? Then unfold, then fold to the middle, then fold to the middle, then fold to the middle.
Cardstock, you can only fold cardstock 7 times before you can't fold it anymore.
And even regular paper.
Did you make that? No.
Even regular paper was only really folded like 7 or 8 times. So then you can
So much more.
And then unfold this. Now you guys have some creases here.
like this.
Uh,
or you just-
We're gonna make this like an accordion type fold. Now, the reason we went through that specific series of steps, like half, 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 is to make sure that all the accordion pieces are the same size. But I'm just gonna go back, forth, back, forth. So some of these creases and back creasing, and some of them are already creased like they need to be.
So what do we do? Accordion?
Yes.
Ah, look at that. Nice looking accordion, right? And so we're gonna do that for all 4 of those hot dog panels. One down, 3 to go.
Yeah, that's why I think there's some of those videos online. People are like, you can fold this piece of paper more than 10 times. I will give you $100. That's because 90% of the time. How do you know you?
Were they even?
Friday, someone's gonna be about shit.
No.
I got 30.
My free out test.
Honestly, I already knew she would do that. It's just, I didn't know the names of the things. That's my problem, is I know it, I don't know the name of it. Like, it's the same way with me and mechanics. I can walk into an auto shop and I can do pretty much anything you want me to do. I won't be able to look at you and say, hey, hand me that thing. I'll have to go find that thing because I don't know the name of that thing. It actually shows that my mechanical comprehension is exceptional for a woman. And then my auto shop knowledge is absurdly below average for a human. Like not even just like an average, absurdly below average for a human. I'm talking like 30th percentile. And yet I'm sitting here being able to go through the comprehensive part and get a 90th percentile in both men and women. Like, doesn't make sense.
It's truly questionable.
No, I like stars. Make truck go Brad. Have you seen that or not?
It's like everyone manages are all the same. It's the kind of question, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right over here.
Give me that.
This is we don't know. But it's how it goes.
The summer, I think they go.
It's never gonna.
We'll probably be on campus.
We're gonna do next year.
My friend, kind of one
Okay, if you cannot drive a truck, in the driver's seat.
Yeah, he lives in Satellite.
Truck like six. Baby got a bagel.
Well, they're really sweet. My dad just got a dually. I'm so excited. He's an ass, but yeah, he can be an ass person.
For a truck. Regular trucks that you don't always see are like dualies, the things that have one wheel.
My dad just got a dually. It's a, you probably won't know what I'm talking about, but it's a 2007.
That's crazy.
It's meant for home.
All right, you guys didn't catch up at this point. All right, so we're going for the last few steps today. I haven't shown you guys yet the final product, so let me show you what it looks like so you guys get an idea. Here's one from a couple years back. I should tell you guys if you haven't already, this stuff actually does work. So when we pour in the treasure sand, it actually will separate out, and like all the big beads will be in the top, and then the medium beads in the bottom, in the middle, and then all the sand will go to the bottom. Okay, so here's what this is looking like. Now, okay, so you guys see the box that you created. You guys see these sieve layers. So I'm gonna start pulling these sieve layers out. I pull this one out. You guys see it has like the big holes in it. So this will only capture the very largest beads, and then everything else go through. The sand go through, the medium-sized beads go through. Okay, guys, yeah. Do you guys see that where these holes are? See how they're like in the valleys, not on the mountaintops? Just to borrow an origami term. Okay. So see how there's like mountain valley, mountain valley, mountain valley. See how the holes are only in the valleys, okay? Because all that treasure sand is going to settle in the bottom in the valleys. And then go through from there. Now, what about the layer below? Oh, and then let's take a look here. Now, we aren't going to add on these bits until tomorrow, but these are going to be separators because this is sitting on a couple of cylinders. We'll also create the cylinders tomorrow. Right? So tomorrow we'll create these feet here. We'll create these cylinders on the inside that allow us to prop up and then put together and pour the Griffin treasure through. All right, so let's layer down. So pull a couple of cylinders out. There's a few layers, so there's a layer right there. Do you guys see the next layer down? Ooh, it's another one of these accordion sieve layers with smaller holes. The holes are also in the valleys again. But okay, so this would allow like only smaller stuff to go through. So this might capture like the medium-sized beads. You guys see that? Okay. And then the next layer has even smaller holes. The next layer has smaller after that. They put this back together. This goes here. This goes here. This goes right here. Then these feet right here will allow we'll create separators for those cylinders. Those in place. So we're gonna pour in some sand on the top. Okay, shake this thing. And it'll separate out. Okay. And like I said, it actually does work. So get these accordion pieces up here. And these all the same way. Maybe I'll start with the large hole ones, like large holes. Now I need to identify what's the valleys and what's the mountain. So once I got the valleys, then start cutting away. Okay, start with large ones here.
She doesn't have a driver's license. So she has a car.
I've had a car. But that's just because I was gonna be
No,
I want.
What's that?
And I still like.
Oh, I love the old ones.
Yeah. So did that. Yeah.
Me, like, I'm not a huge fan, but like, my dad had a Cadillac CTS. I'll just go find my buddies.
We want you to do that.
And then storm. Honestly, my dad has two cars at his shop.
All right, so there's my top layer set. Now this will only capture the very largest piece, and everything's gonna go down beneath that. So then the next layer, right, a little bit smaller holes, like medium size. Here's my valleys down here.
Honestly, I won't buy them because there's too much work that I mean, don't get me wrong, I have the tools where I would be able to do the work on it. I just don't have the tools. That would be my goal. Like my friend just got
Are these supposed to be facing down? Yeah, so it's okay if the end still face up. Or at least they'll down. They should be fine.
We're gonna be fine. It's okay. We're gonna be
Okay, so there's some medium sized holes. Right? Kind of medium on the larger side. Go down a step smaller.
I never like worked.
So that you can.
That's something.
Yeah.
What other?
Finally, the last one. It's gonna be the smallest.
And.
You're doing all right. Yeah, the full-headed hair.
I don't want to give him a slot.
He's back. He's very well. He's going.
Yeah, we're gonna wait.
How are they? Are they,
Nice.
are they like two underneath in the back?
So. I need to draw that.
Yeah. Daphne's a wall. I think you might have.
Got the kitchen here. You go for the. So. in the hallway, we got the same thing
Oh, right.
on this side.
Yeah.
No, this is like, where I would be the two beds here. So that's my roommate. So we have two other bedrooms. and also kitchens are all- There's a hallway, and then there are divisions. Each division is like 3 or 4. Each division is-
All right, so there's my four silk layers. There's my top, the second one down, the third one down, and the one on the bottom. So, all right, this is our pause point for today. Once you guys get there, then put all your materials in your box. Oh, make sure that your name is on your materials, like your name is on your box, because all these boxes look about the same, right? Okay, so tuck all your materials inside the box, make sure your name's on it, put it somewhere back on that lab table. And tomorrow we will do part 2, which will include application.